Yep. And there we go. So, I'll get to town and heal up first before I look more into it. And there was a rat. I do admit too, with defeating some of the master trainers, there's a lot of luck involved too. The Caterpie trainer. Jeez, he's clear down here next to bird keepers. Well, that's an interesting place for you to stake out. There's the Chansey trainer. There we go. There's the Chansey trainer. This would be a war of attrition right here. So, after beating Koga, the walls disappear, so you can literally just walk up to him, which is like, you know, where's the fun in that? Ha ha ha! If it isn't the child, it seems we are fated to meet once again. You have come at a truly opportune time. I was just thinking I wanted to test my newly refined sinister techniques in a battle that will end in your utter defeat. Hey, bud, cheer up. Next gen, you're going to be an Elite Four member. Too bad I don't have the hidden ability on Slowbro. There are no abilities, unfortunately. Because the toxic poison is just a minor inconvenience for a couple turns, but then that thing can learn Mega Drain. You know, it makes sense though, Jellyfish, but that thing can learn Mega Drain. Because I actually did not know that. Okay, so now the toxic is starting to become a problem. I think I have one more turn before I'm forced to heal. Weezing can learn Thunder? I'm learning a lot of new things now. I knew it could learn Shadow Ball. Honestly, that would have been the better play, Koga. This will likely have Bug Buzz, which I am weak to. And in these rematches, I allow myself 2 items. Yep, there's the Bug Buzz. Huh. So I got my affection up with this Slowbro. Also, that did a lot more than I thought it would. I gotta say, whenever it looks back for affection reasons, the derp expression is hilarious. Okay, so his last Pokemon is definitely Mach. There was no way I was going to outspeed a Golbat. I'll definitely outspeed it with an Aerodactyl because it's one of the fastest Pokemon in the series. Should I do it for the extra push? Because its special defense is higher. Yeah, I will. Unless I miss. Still not enough. But you flinched though. So a 2-hit. That's not bad. If I am not strong enough to defeat you now, there is but one thing to do. I must hone my skills. With trainers like you and Trace, the Pokemon League must be a place of formidable strength. Truly, it is something to be proud of. As it so happens, I have been thinking of aiming to join the Elite Four myself. Well, you get your wish in the next game. Well, the next generation. He's not the best Elite Four member, but I get that he has more experience than Will. Also, that's adorable. You can't tell me it's not. Oh, yeah. So, since I have a moment, and I'm thinking about it now, so that is, I believe, the last set of clothing you can get. And it is literally... The hat is based on James's hair. And now, technically speaking, we're a higher rank. I always did find that funny how Team Rocket uniforms work. If your uniform is white, you're a much higher rank, which I always found funny. I love how I think that's the joke, but the Vaporeon shorts look like swim trunks. And let's have a little majesty follow us around. Little grace. I do wonder if the curse still happens on Alola Ninetales. I mean, technically speaking, it's still the same Pokemon, is it not? I always get lost on this puzzle. Okay, I know it's that area where that trainer is in particular that goes to Sabrina. It just becomes a matter of which one's the right way. Why does everything lead to you, lady? Alright, the only one I haven't tried. Wait a minute, I already did this one. That's right. Is it? Am I misremembering? Yeah. No, it was this one. Okay. Okay. All roads seem to lead to this one channeler in particular. There we go. It's true that psychic power is a potent ability. However, there are things that cannot be overcome with that power alone. I finally understand that now after losing to you in our last battle. I won't be relying on just psychic power this time. My true strength, my true self. Allow me to test them against you. So it's a two-shot no matter what to the Mon. I need to find a TM for Ironhead. That's what I really need to look for. Reflect don't mean a darn thing. Okay, let's tank water move. Yep. And then provided I don't miss with this, that's gotta hurt. Oh, I forgot that you have leech life. Ooh. Talk about your high risk, high reward Pokemon. I'm faster than Alakazam. Well, there you go. I won't encounter a trainer like you for around another 3 years. Foreshadowing! There was once a time when I was shocked that I lost to you. That feeling is gone now. It's been replaced with a desire to grow strong and live freely as you do. Oops, that's not where I meant to go. There has to be a master trainer, another master trainer that I could deal with. The Magneton one would be a headache. Nidoking would be a lot of chance, I feel. I just need to beat 6 of them. I've already beaten 1. You know, technically speaking, I just run this back with Aerodactyl. Ha! Well done returning here to my gym. You're the one who retrieved the key to this gym from the Pokemon Mansion. Did you see anything interesting while you were in there? That place still holds the remnants of my old friend's research. By the way, I've been hearing an interesting rumor floating around recently. You wouldn't happen to know a young lady named Green, would you? Well, it's not as though I really know the whole story anyway. More importantly, since you came all this way, we should have a battle. Ha! I still love the fiery glasses. It's a nice touch. And his tie is fire as well, which I always found very charming. Alright, so first things first. Let's get some rocks up against this guy because... if anything, I am very devious. But yeah, he has Flareon and Surge had Jolteon, so I like that they didn't get left in the dust. Even though Flareon's kind of not that great. It was bound to happen eventually. Oh well, great job, Aerodactyl. You swept 4 of his 5. Ha! I'm all fired up. I'm all fired up. Recently, gym challengers sure have been increasing. That just means more fun for me, so I don't mind at all. It's true that you already have a volcano badge, but don't worry about that. Let's battle. Okay. Now, let's go battle the Pokemon League itself. Why am I skipping the 8th gym leader? There's a reason. Provided I can actually defeat some of these Master Trainers. The Ninetales one I don't think is going to happen. Because this is not the correct Ninetales, so the Master Trainer would destroy me. Alright. Now then. Okay. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Hey, fantastic timing. I was just thinking about how I'd like to battle you. I hope you're ready. So rematches with the League this time around. They're not messing around either. They finally have 6 Pokemon, and all of the Pokemon actually make sense. Shocker. Well, except for one upcoming battle, but for the most part. Victory Bell is tankier than I thought it was. Granted, Dugong's not a physical attacker, but the fact that that did very little and it was super effective is actually impressive. Hey, if you don't outspeed me, I have a way to check you there. Suck it all up. Your energy, that is. Out of context, people. What's that? Also, as far as spikes go, the 8th gym leader is actually... Well, you already know that's blue. He is a big spike compared to the rest of the gym leaders. And honestly, he's on par with the champion, which makes sense. I mean, really. But to still be a gym leader and be on par with the champion, though... I don't know. I don't buy that. So I'm saving him for something else we will be doing. Okay. Just go ahead and do this. The Slowbro still makes no sense, but you gotta do something. But she adds a new ice type to her team. An actual ice type, I know! Do I detect the water move, or surf would be a stronger move here, so let's see if my prediction was correct. Nope, it was far off. Haha, but I'm still stronger than you. Depending on the version, she now has an Alolan Sand Slash. Bit of an awkward Pokemon because it's Ice Steel. That being said, this will just absolutely annihilate it. I don't even need a Mega Evolve. There's no point. Ah, how? I may have lost to you, but I'll never give up on my Ice-type Pokemon. You should aim to win using Pokemon you like best, too. What do you think I'm doing? These Pokemon that you see me using are actually some of my favorites. Also, if you're wondering why I don't use this stuff like the old Gateau or something like that, or the Shalor Stable, you only get one in the game. That's all they give you. So, there's no point in wasting it.
And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.